So I set out to make one video of the 4-foot version of the Slapstick from Keen Ramps and one video of the 8-foot version of the Slapstick from Keen Ramps. If you haven't seen my video on the 4-foot version, watch this video first because it's going to be better, but then scroll through my channel and watch that video as well. So I actually screwed the two ramps together with actual screws. So the thing about doing that is if you ever want to move it, especially by yourself, you're going to have to either unscrew it or get somebody to help you, because I actually can't physically move it by myself, load it into my car or anything like that. I might be able to, but it would definitely mess my back up. And I'm a decent sized man, about 6 feet tall, 215 pounds, because I lost 15 to 20 pounds recently by eating better, but still, it's really, really heavy. So before that, I was using a clamp to hold the two ramps together, and that worked, but occasionally they would slide apart and I would fall really bad. I put this heavy thing in my car, carried it all the way to the skate park a few times, and used it as a quarter pipe at the top of a bank ramp. It fits really nicely up there, but it does slide a little bit. You could get some type of rubber from Lowe's or Home Depot, put it on the bottom of the top side of it. So you don't want it on the side where you're rolling up onto, but the side that's going to be the deck. You could apply it on there, and it would be a decent quarter pipe. It might actually not slide if it had something holding it down. So when I first had it at the skate park, it was unwaxed, it was really sticky, and treating it like a quarter pipe, I was able to do quite a few lip tricks, maybe grind a little bit, but the actual wood was sticky. The birch is going to be stickier than skate light, but it does a good job of holding wax. So once I moved it down to the basement, I really waxed it up. I coated this thing in wax. I even put some wax on the floor around it. But it is easy to skate, and you can treat it like a little quarter pipe or a little spine ramp. So with all the wax, it was a lot easier to get into a slide and actually push through a slide and come off the end. I really wanted to reenact all the grinds from Keen Ramps' video. Corey from Keen Ramps is actually really good at skateboarding. I didn't realize how good he was at skateboarding until I tried to skate this thing and tried to reenact the tricks that he did. He did this nollie crook grind across this thing, and that would be really hard. So just like anything else, it's not going to be as easy as it looks, or as easy as pros in California make it look. But I think after a few days of skating it, I kind of got it figured out. Definitely better than I did the first few days I skated it when I had it at the skate park. I like this ramp better as a tool for rainy days in the basement than I do carrying this thing to the skate park, because it's not really portable once you've screwed the two pieces together. It would be very difficult to move this thing, so it's probably not ever going to see the light of day again. It's probably going to be stuffed in the basement. I've got 2 quarter pipes down there, an 18-inch tall one and a 4-foot tall one. So I use the 4-foot tall one to get speed. I drop in and try to skate flat bars and stuff down there. This would be one of those things that would be hard to build yourself. I think it would be easier to build a quarter pipe or a mini ramp than to build something like this and actually have it turn out successful. To have that wood meet the ground evenly, I think even with this ramp, sometimes it's not quite even. I think if you're just using 2x4s from Lowe's or Home Depot and they're kind of bent, this would be really hard to build yourself. And it probably wouldn't work as well. So I would suggest buying this if you really have to have something like this. But it's not going to be as easy as you think it might be. It will be easier than a regular quarter pipe. You might be able to do tricks that you can't do, or you may never be able to do on a larger quarter pipe, because it is small and there's a little bit of safety in the fact that it's low. You're not going to fall as hard as you would on a larger ramp. So it is good for learning things, but don't think you're gonna buy this and magically be able to do all the tricks that they did in the video, because it's not that easy, but it is quite a bit easier than a standard quarter pipe. So I like the 8-foot version better. I would think that a 6-foot version would probably be pretty good too, but the 4-foot version, it's a little too short for me personally. I have a hard time getting into a 50-50 on that version, but you can always buy that version first, test it out, see if it's something you even like, and then if you do like it, you can buy the 8-foot version, because the 8-foot version is really just two 4-foot versions put together. And I would suggest screwing it together if you're going to leave it in one spot for a while and you're not going to make this a portable ramp, because it's definitely a lot safer and you're going to feel more comfortable. And when you feel more comfortable, you can land more tricks. When I didn't have it screwed together, when I just had a clamp on it or I just had it kind of sitting together, I couldn't do anything on it at all. I'm kind of heavy and it moved a lot. I just felt unsafe when it wasn't screwed together, so screwing it together definitely made it feel more comfortable for me personally. So yeah, I'm probably actually going to be screwing these together in this video, but some of you guys wanted exact measurements of this thing. So for you guys, it is 11.5 inches long by 4 foot, and it's about 6 inches tall. And this is 24 inches, so 2 feet. You got big coping, 2.5 inches, and yeah, it should be 4 feet. Yeah, 4 feet tall. They weren't lying. So I hope you guys got something from this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, check out the 4-foot version video I did earlier when I first got it, and thanks for watching.